Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have a super exciting video for you guys. So if you remember in my last drawing video, I asked you guys if you wanted to see a tutorial on how to draw your Roblox character, and an overwhelming majority of you guys commented that you did want to see this tutorial. So now I am here today with a tutorial of how to draw your Roblox character. Now before this video begins, please be sure to leave a like if you are excited. It helps my channel out a lot, and we will just get started right now. Alright, so the program I am using is 𝓓𝓤𝐼𝐴, but for this tutorial, you don't have to do it in a drawing program on your computer, but you can if you want to. This is just how to draw it, so pretty much you could do it on a piece of paper with a pencil, a pen, you could do it in an art program. I'm using a digital drawing tablet, but you can use a drawing program and use your mouse, or if you have an art tablet, you can use that. You can use whatever you want to draw. So the first thing we are going to go over is how to start drawing your Roblox character's head, because I usually do headshots of the Roblox characters. I'll show you a couple examples on screen right now of the kind of drawings I do. So for the first step, you're going to need to find a picture of your Roblox character. I have a picture pulled up on my browser right here of my Roblox character that I'm going to want to draw. I just made sure I got a nice reference photo. Of course, if you know what you want to draw in your mind, then you don't need to have a reference. Just sometimes you may forget certain details of your character, so it's always good to have a little reference photo so you know exactly what you're going for. So I'll just go back into the art program, because as we can see, we're going to kind of go for this outfit with the antenna, the glasses, red hair, all those good things. So we're just going to go back into the art program and we will just get started. And before we start drawing, I just want to let you guys know that this is just how I draw Roblox characters and how I think it's a fun way to draw them. You can draw them however you like, or change up whatever part of this tutorial you want to make it your own drawing. You don't have to follow this tutorial exactly if you don't want to. So the first step we're going to do is drawing the head. Now, it really kind of depends if your Roblox character is a guy or a girl, because sometimes the face shapes can be a little bit different. So I'll draw two circles right here so I can show you guys how I draw both kinds of faces. So right at the top, I'm just going to write male right here. Sorry, my writing is a little bit bad on the computer. And female right here, so you guys will be able to see where the different ones are. Let me make that a little bit neater. Okay, so to start off drawing your head, what you're going to want to do is draw a circle. If you are drawing on a piece of paper, you want to draw guidelines, but if you are using a pencil, make sure to use a light pencil. So just draw the guidelines really light. Don't draw them too rough or you won't be able to erase them, but these guidelines will be erased in the end. So if you're using a pencil in real life on a piece of paper, just be sure to draw your guidelines really light so you can erase them at the end, and then draw the permanent lines darker so they don't erase very easy. So when we're drawing this face, of course, we're going to want to start up here and draw sort of like the forehead. You want to draw the forehead whichever way you want your character to face. And then we're just going to add that line for the eyebrow right there. As you can see, we're adding that little bump for the eyebrow right there. And then we're just going to take it down and add that little bit of an area for the cheek. Now this is just how I draw faces, so if you want to draw them a different way, you totally can, whatever way you want to do it. So we're just going to add, see right here, I'll even circle it. Here's the line for the eyebrow right there, that little bump, and here's the cheek line right there. So we'll just go back to black and just continue drawing down and just make a chin right here. Just like that. So you can see the face line. I'll outline it in red so it's easier to see. We have this, we have the eyebrow bump, we have the cheek, and we go down to the chin just like that. There's the face shape. So we'll do the same thing for the female face really quick. It's just going to be the exact same thing. Just going to go down, add the eyebrow bump, just right there. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but we'll just add the cheek and we'll go down right about there. All right, perfect. That isn't actually perfect, but it's okay. Just add the eyebrow bump, the cheek, like that. Perfect. Okay. So for the difference between the male and the female face, The male one, if you kind of want it to look more like a guy's face, what you want to do is draw sort of like a straight line down here for the other side of the face. So as you can see in this picture, as I showed before, I don't have a female face available to show you guys, but as you can see, there's sort of like a straight line right here. Like there's a stronger jaw. So what we're going to do is draw that in our character. So we're going to have a stronger jaw right here, just like that. Of course, this is just a sketch, so draw it however you want to. But with the female face, we're kind of going to make it softer. So we're going to kind of round it off a little bit and make it more round, as you can see. So then, as you can see, I'm going to outline it in red. We have the stronger jaw over here that looks more like a male's face. And then we have the softer line over here for the female's face. So you can see like sort of a difference. It would make more of a difference after you continue drawing, but that's how I draw the two different kinds of faces. And I hope that helped. So now we will just finish the face up here. You just want to sketch this part, but you want to sketch the rest of the head where like the hair will go and stuff like that. So you can just finish at the top, make it round. Finish at the top, make it round. And then really quick, so I can show you guys our finished product, I will outline them on a different layer in blue so you guys can see. And I don't know if I said this yet, but if you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section down below and I will try to help. I'm not the best at explaining things, but I really want to help you guys. So if you want to, you can draw your own Roblox character. Alright, so after outlining them, here is our different faces. As you can see, they look a little bit different. This one has, of course, the stronger jaw down here, just like that. And this one has a softer jaw down here. So that's how I draw Roblox faces. Now what you need to do is you need to add guidelines for your faces. So you need to know, of course, where to put the eyes and all those things. So what you want to do is make some guidelines. Like I said, if you're using a pencil, make these lines light so you can erase them later. You're just going to want to draw a line straight down the face. But as you can see, I draw them sort of where the eyes will be on the side, just like this picture right here. So of course his nose isn't in the middle of the face, it's off to the side. So what we're going to do is draw a line right from the top of the forehead down to the chin and over the nose. So we're just going to draw a line like this. I'll show you guys where it can go right here. So as you can see, it's in the middle of the face, so now we can draw a line underneath where the eyes will go. Just make some guidelines so you know where you want to put your eyes, just like this. Maybe make a line where you want to put the nose and a line where you want to put the mouth. So we'll do the same over here. It helps to have guidelines because it helps you line things up. See, if we put a line, then we can put the eyes both on the same level. We could put the nose here and the mouth here. And we have two faces that we can use to make drawings. So the next step I usually add on is eyes, and I'm going to show you guys a couple different ways that I draw eyes really quick. So I'm just going to remove that and let me draw some eyes and I'll be right back. So here are just a couple different ways of how I draw eyes. You can make them more open or smaller, or just like this one. So pretty much what I do to draw eyes, I'll show you guys on the right here, is I start with the line on the top. Now you kind of have to decide how wide you want your eye open. See, you could have a smaller eye like this one, or you could have a bigger eye like this one, or a thinner eye like this one. So what you need to do is just draw your line. So I'm gonna make probably this eye. So I'm just gonna make a line, just starting over here in the inner corner, just like this. And I am going to go like this and go up. That's usually how I draw eyes. I try to make eyelashes on all the girls' eyes, and then on the guys' eyes I don't add eyelashes. So we're just gonna go like that, perfect, and then you could just start drawing some eyelashes on, just thin little lines. Make sure you don't completely overdo it, but you could just add some thin little lines for the eyelashes. And then I add a line at the bottom to be the bottom eyelid, and then I add the pupil, just draw it in. And then I add the eyelid at the top. As you can see, there's a little fold in the eye where the eyelid is. See, as you can see in this real life picture, there is a little fold right there where the eye is. So we're just gonna fold it just like that. Just make a line right towards the top. However you think it fits, though. I kind of usually like fade it off towards the end. So we're just gonna go like that, just like that. And see, I'll also show you. So if you want to draw a smaller eye, you could always do that. Just add some eyelashes as before. But then if you want to make it smaller, you got to draw the line closer to the eye and add the pupil. add the eyelashes. And of course I usually do the same things for guys' eyes. So I'll just make the big eye again, but for a guy. And don't forget to add the line up here. We'll just do that. Add the bottom line, add the eye, and then add the eyelid on the top. And that is how I draw eyes. So now we are just going to add eyes onto our characters. So what we're going to do is use the guidelines we had earlier and just draw on some eyes. So I'll draw some eyes on the female face over here. You'll just want to start right there where you drew your guideline. And the tip is that eyes are usually one eye apart. So we're going to have an eye right here. Then as you can see, the other eye will be over here because in this picture you can see his eyes are about one eye width apart. And that's usually how it is, but of course if you have a different style you can draw them however you want. I'm just trying to give you guys some tips on how I draw Roblox characters. So I'll just draw some eyes really quick and I will be right back. Alright, we just got some eyes, so our next step we are going to be doing is how to draw noses. So pretty much I'm just going to open a new layer really quick and show you guys how I draw my noses. So what I start with usually is a little circle in the middle. So we're just going to get our circle and I'll show you guys a couple noses that I do. So the first one I do is just kind of like a cute small button nose. So what we're going to do, I'll do red so you can see it, is we are going to put a little like half C right there. We are just going to put a little mark right there that's a half C. And then we are going to add nostrils right here. So you can see. So here's the tip of the nose that we did. That's like this little backward C shape. And then these two nostrils down here. And then we're just going to add other C's right here. So a C on this side and a C on this side. So as you can see, here are the nostrils, here's the tip of the nose, and here's the sides of the nose. You can also add a little line up here if you want to, just to make it go up, and there is the nose. So then you could pretty much adapt the noses to any way you want to do them. So if you want to do a pointier nose, what you can do is kind of make it go up, and instead of making it a C, make it more of a pointy shape like this. Add the nostrils. And then you can add the sides in. You can make them C's or you can make them pointier, however you want your style to be. So we're just going to add the nostrils and then add the lines up there, and there is a pointier nose. So really, it's up to you. This is just the basic way of how I draw noses. So again, we start with this little C in the middle or pointy shape, however you want to do it. Add the nostrils in on the sides so they can breathe. And then add the last part of the nose on the side, just like that, and then make a line going up. And that is how I draw noses. So we are just going to add noses to these characters really quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here are the two noses I drew. I'll zoom in so you can see them a little bit. So as you can see, we have the center line right here. We have the two nostrils on the side and the two C's on the other side. And then with this one, we made it more of a round nose with the C in the middle with these lines on the side and the nostrils right here. So that is how you draw noses on your Roblox character. Like I said before, if you have any questions, you can just comment down below. Or if you want to do it in a different style, you definitely can. These are just my tips on how you may be able to draw them. So now we are going to move on to mouths. So I will show you a few mouth designs that I do. So usually for mouths, if you want to do a closed mouth, I'll show you really quick how I do it. I start with drawing the center line, so like the line where your mouth opens, and then drawing the lips. So for a female mouth, what I'll do is start with this little shape right here. So I'll just draw like a C kind of on its side. You don't want to make it too big. And then just draw the side lines like this. So this is where you make it a smile or a frown. So it can be a frown. We'll do a frown on this side. And then I put a little dot at the end just like this. Or you can make it a smile. So it's all your preference. So I think I'll show you guys how to draw a smiling mouth down here. So we'll start again with that C shape. We'll do the side lines. They're just little wavy lines right there. And we'll do that little dot on the end in a smile. Draw another wavy line on the side. Draw a smile. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to add the lips. So what I usually do is add another little line just like the one down here, but up here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can show you guys in more detail what I'm doing. So I'm just going to draw another little half C And then you can also add the top of the lip if you want to up here, just however you want it to look. And then for the bottom, I'll just draw a line down here. So it depends if you want thin lips, you'll put the line closer, or if you want fuller lips, you can put the line farther down. So I think I'll put it right there, like in the middle. And you're just gonna take this line up a little bit for the bottom lip, just like that. And that is how I draw girls' mouths, usually. And then for a guy's mouth, what I would do is do sort of the same concept, but don't make them so girly, I guess. So we'll just add that center line, just like that. Add the smile, just like this. And then maybe only add a bottom lip just right here if you want to. Just really thin. Or another style mouth I usually do is you can make it an open mouth. So what you do is draw a D shape like this. Just draw a D, and then you can add the lips, you know, if they're a girl, if you want to, you can add that. Top and bottom, just like that. So here are the lips right here, and then here's the mouth. So then you add some teeth if their mouth is open. You'll just do this, add some teeth. They can be one straight line, that's what I usually do, and just make them come back up. So it's just a little shape like this for the teeth. Okay, and now we add a tongue. So you just want to add a curved line for the tongue, and then you just want to add the little line in the middle of the tongue like that. And then there's an open mouth. So pretty much there's lots of different styles of mouth, like this one, a closed mouth, I'll circle them in red, a closed mouth, a girl's mouth, a closed mouth for a guy, and then an open mouth that can be used for either a girl or a guy. So now we are going to add mouths to our characters right here, and I will be right back. Okay, so here are our two Roblox characters with their two new mouths. So I did, of course, a closed one on the girl right here. I'll show you the mouth. And then I did an open one on the guy right here, and I think they look super good. So now to add on to our drawings, we're just going to be doing some eyebrows, and I'll show you some eyebrow examples really quick. Eyebrows are super easy usually, so I'll just show you two designs. Either you could do more like this kind Instagram brows, so you just start off with a rectangle like this, and then add a tail, and as you can see that turns it into an Instagram brow. So I'll just show you rectangle, and then add a triangle on the end. There you go. Or you can do my style, which is a little more of a cute eyebrow. So I start the beginning with making it round, then taking it up the exact same way, triangle at the end. So pretty much it's just a rectangle with the triangle at the end, and then making it round at the beginning. So pretty much you can choose whatever you want, or do any kind of eyebrow that you choose. You could even combine different traits of the eyebrows and make your very own eyebrows. So I'm just going to add eyebrows to my characters really quick. Alright, so here are the eyebrows I did for both of the characters. I actually think the eyebrow right here may be too big on the guy, so I'm just going to erase that really quick and redraw it. So I'll just make it the Instagram ones. That's kind of what I was going for. So we'll do the block at the beginning, draw the triangle at the end, just like that. And there you go, eyebrows on both of the characters. So now we will be moving on to hair. So now this is gonna kind of get custom to what your Roblox character has, like what kind of hair they have. So as you can see in my picture right here I have on my browser, mine has the long hair, but it is red. So we're going to kind of try and go off that. See, she has bangs and all those things. Alright, so just for the sake of the video, we are going to try and recreate this hair for the guy and recreate my hair for the girl. So what we are going to do is go in our picture and just try and draw from the pictures we have. So going back to look at my picture, she has a little part right there. So there's more bangs on this side and less bangs on this side. So what we're going to do is draw the line and just draw the hair down. Just make some nice flowy lines. I even like to add bangs right here where it goes down. So you just do that. And then you just add some lines right here. You want to make the hair go out farther than the face. Just like this. So you don't want it to be like flat to the face like this, because that usually wouldn't look right. You want to kind of try and draw it out so it has volume. And then make it however long you want. So we can add it in the background, just add it a little bit higher from the top. Like I said, don't draw it sticking to the head here. You want to draw it up in the air here so the hair has some volume. It doesn't look stuck to the head. And you're just going to draw some flowy lines down. And as you can see, now she has her hair. And it looks like the Roblox character. So now we are going to go to the guy's hair. So let me go look at my reference photo. See, it has a little bit of a line right here and then just kind of spiky on the side. So what we're going to do is first draw the line right here where it comes down, just like that. And then we're going to add the hair on the side. As you can see, it has some side pieces right there. Just going to add that on both sides. You can even draw an ear in if you want to. I'm not very good with drawing ears, but I just kind of make like a C shape. So like I make a C and then another C towards the bottom, and that's kind of how I draw ears. A bigger C at the top and then a littler C at the bottom, just like that. That's usually how I draw ears. It's not really correct, but you know, that's just how I do it. And now we are going to add the spikiness. So like I said, make sure it doesn't stick to the head. And we're just going to add some spiky lines. This is pretty much where you can do whatever you want. So here's kind of what we did with the hair. I'm not very good with hair, but this is kind of what we came up with. I think they look pretty good. I'm not as good with guys' hair because I don't practice drawing it as much as I do girls' hair. But now we are going to be moving on to draw their necks and their shoulders so we can put some accessories on these characters. So what you want to do, you don't want to make the neck really thin or really big. So you don't want to make the neck, let's do an example over here with the girl character. You don't want to make the neck like this. That doesn't look right. So what you want to do is kind of start the neck from the back of the head. So we're going to start it towards the back, come in a little bit, and then start the back line. And then what we're going to do is come up here around where this mouth corner is and take the other line. And as you can see, that looks a lot more natural. And then you are just going to draw the shoulders out. I usually just do a straight line out and then a straight line down. And you can kind of round it at the shoulder. And then we're going to do another one. Straight line out, straight line down, and then just kind of round it at the shoulder. I'm going to make these shoulders a little bit more even, just like that. And then you have your shoulders. So for the guy, we're just going to do the same thing. Come out a little bit from the back of the head. Draw the neckline. Come to the corner of the mouth. Draw the neckline, maybe a little bit thinner. And then draw a straight line out. We can't go that far on that side, but we'll do it on this side. Draw a straight line out, and then a straight line down, and then you can round them off a little bit. And there you have your two characters. So now here is the final step, which is accessories and outfits. So pretty much this is where your Roblox character reference is going to help you out so much, so you can see all your accessories, see your outfit. So I'm going to draw the girl character and then maybe add some accessories to the guy character that you may have. So look, we're going to have to draw antenna as our first accessory. We're going to need to draw the glasses, and we are going to need to draw the outfit. So let's start with the antenna first. This is pretty much just how you think you should draw it, though I'll show you how I draw some. So for the antenna, I start with a circle at the top, and then I just add some lines from the side to make the antenna like that. This isn't the best one I've ever drawn. And then we'll just do the same on the other side, you know, just add a couple lines. And there are the antenna. I'm not very good with glasses on Roblox characters, but what I do is I start with a line in the middle. So I just draw the glasses frame right here, and then I go down under the eyes and take the glasses out farther than the face. You don't want the glasses like this to be stuck on the side of the face. You want them to go out to give it some dimension, and then come up just like that. And you can finish it if you want to, though sometimes I'll leave it open to give it more of an open feel so you can see the eyes a little bit better, and you could do that just like that. So there are her glasses, and then we'll just draw her outfit. So let's look at it again. So her outfit is overalls with a little off the shoulder top underneath. So we're just going to draw the overall straps just like that. Draw another overall strap, and then draw the off the shoulder top. This is more of a sketch, so really you can draw it however you want, but just try to get it as accurate to your Roblox character as possible. So as you can see, we got the straps, we got the off the shoulder top, and there is our Roblox character sketch. So for the guy, I think I'll show you another way of drawing glasses. What you can do is, of course, start with the line in the middle, but then if you want them to be cooler, more aesthetic glasses, you can draw big circles. And look, these are so aesthetic. They're just like big glasses, and they look really nice. So now we are going to add some more accessories. So I think we'll give him a holiday crown, because I know a lot of people have holiday crowns. So what you want to do is start with a berry at the top. I will draw them red so you guys can see what I'm doing. Start with some berries. So you want to draw berries all around the head. I start with the berries before drawing the leaves, so it helps a little bit telling where everything is. And now you're just going to add in your leaves. So just add in some leaf shapes. Here's how I draw leaf shapes. We start with a tip at the top, then come down, make it bigger. Start on the other side, do the exact same thing, and then just do that, and there's a leaf. So it's just the two curvy lines together, and make sure they're pointed on the end. So we're just going to do that. You can even draw different kinds of leaves, so you don't have to do them all like that. Like you can do different kinds of leaves, like this one. It's just a normal leaf, this one. And then you could do this one where it's pointy on both sides. You can do any type of leaf that you want. It's fun to sort of mix it up so you have different types of leaves in there and they don't all look the same. It just kind of gives it some unique touches. So we're just going to continue adding leaves just like this. And like I said before, like with the glasses, make sure the ends of your drawing come off the side. So you don't want the holiday crown to stop here and be stuck to the head. You want to give it some dimension and make sure it comes off the sides of the head a little bit. And there is your holiday crown. And of course, I think we're just going to give this guy a t-shirt. I'm not really quite sure what outfit to give him, so we'll just give him the neck. And I mean, you're pretty much already done. So if you're wearing a t-shirt, super easy outfit to draw. And that is pretty much how I draw Roblox characters. This is how I draw the faces. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. Like I said before, please let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I'm not the best at explaining things, so if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments and I will try to respond to you as soon as possible. Please leave a like if this tutorial helped you, and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Hit the bell so you get future notifications whenever I post. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I really hope this helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!